In this video, we're going to be looking at slope. So slope can be created from the digital elevation model, such as this one we're using SRTM. So we're going to be using this to illustrate how to create slope. So we'll go to search and search for slope and enter. Then we have them here. So but this is the slope we're going to be using. You can right click and locate in ArcGIS so that you know what you're doing. So click on slope and then you input your raster, which is metro, and then we click on OK. So now slope can be created in degrees or in percent rise. So it depends on the nature of the project you're working. Most of the hydrological analysis, like the streamline index or the stream power index or the topographic wetness index, some of them uses percentage rise, some uses degrees. So depending on the nature of the project you are on, you need to know whether you're doing it in degrees or you're doing it in percent rise. But at the end of the day, it's just for you to have a switch. It's not as if you're doing anything other than that. Now the Z value is a Z factor. The Z units of the output geographic spatial reference are undefined. That's why it's showing this. So it said a default Z value for this was used. So most of the times what I normally do is I use the list value of the SRTM, or I leave it like that. So the list here is N90. Sometimes I use it like that, or I leave it at the 1. I see when I put the 90, this disappeared. And then the Z unit is meters, which is optional, and it's not giving us direction to add anything. So then finally, I'm going to go to environment, and I'm going to go to processing extent. I'm going to come down to select sim as layer study. Then I'm going to go down to raster analysis. Then I will scroll down until I see marks, and I will click and then add study as the extent. So I'll click on OK, and then I'm going to click on OK here. Now this will make sure that the slope created will be within this extent. But you can see that this did not work out well, maybe because of the 90 I put. So we're going to go back and recreate that so that we see where our EU is coming from. So this is, and we'll just go on to adjust our processing. This will be study, and we go down to raster analysis. We draw it down to marks and study. Then we'll click OK. We click OK so that we see whether the issue is coming from. The issue is coming from me putting 90. So this is out. So this is our slope, and then you can right click and go to properties, and then you go to symbology, then you go to classify and you classify it to 5, and then you click on here, just left click, and then you format this to either 3 or 2, anyone that seems right with you. So click on OK, and you see it's arranged well. So when that is done, you click on apply. So you see that that is applied, and I also tell you to make it more beautiful. You can just say use hill shade effect and you apply. So you will see that the hill shade effect is there. So you see it's just making it look. So basically this is how to create a slope map from a DEM data. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for staying tuned in this class. I will see you in the next class.